Well, howdy, boys and girls. It's Wednesday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. It's time to talk some Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I am one of your hosts, Ranger J 1999 from Team Instinct, and welcome aboard this crazy, epic journey that is the game that is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And of course, joining me is my cast and crew of lovely assortment of goodies and oldies that you've come to grow and love. And of course, I'm talking about the RSG crew. We don't even get guests tonight. That might change, but really just a homegrown batch of youngins talking about the game we love so much. Glad to have you all here, and let's introduce everybody that'll be on the panel, mainly just us, and having a good old time. And of course, so first off is the Brown Gandalf, government Wi-Fi stealer, babyface, prison shiver himself. Grande Patron is here. Grande, what's going on, buddy?
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I know you're excited tonight.
Oh yeah, it's freaking Christmas, buddy. Yeah. Christmas came early.
Grande's about to cream his jeans. That's all I'm saying.
I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Doing something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we're actually going to talk about Nightsisters tonight. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about. And of course, you know,
wait. We're gonna. I have to remod them. We have to talk about modding and everything.
No, we don't. No. There's nothing like that.
Bueller.
No, we don't have to do any of that. I don't know what you're talking about. Also joining us tonight will be the lightsaber builder extraordinaire himself, Mr. Sir Loki. Mr. Sir Loki, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
Yes.
Driving home right now, so I might be cutting in and out a little bit, but should be home soon, and I can jump in the comforts of my couch and snuggle up to you guys, man.
Okay. Well, that was more information than I needed to know, so don't ever say that again.
Well, Finn's not, I have to,
Yeah, Finn's not here tonight. Finn's out on business, so we will not have any Dr. Finn.
Card, so.
Yeah, we won't have any Dr. Finn Medicine Woman joining us. He's out.
Oh no! Does that mean one of us has to catch the questions?
Well, yeah, you're Loki. I'm kind of doing everything else. So if you guys don't mind,
Hey, listen here.
Don't listen here, my ass.
Little red hen.
Little red hen.
I'm here just to eat the cornbread, okay? I don't do anything. I'm here because of my good looks. All right, that's it.
You keep telling yourself that, Grande. Is that what they tell you in prison?
Oh my God!
Stardom has gone to Grande's head, folks. You've seen it here first.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong.
Scoop up the questions once I walk.
Yeah, so hold your questions until Loki says he's good, and then we'll get to that in the Twitter question and all that when Loki gets
Teals is already going. That's awesome.
Yeah. But we'll get to all that. So welcome. You can see we've got a little bit of Nightsister action for the fun stuff of the week. There in the bottom of the video, you can see the video of the week is from the Clone Wars with dealing with the Nightsisters, SWGOH, and all that good stuff. You can see there's the images of Nightsisters, and of course we got our RSG donors from last week. We always like to acknowledge everybody that's donated, so we make sure that that's a part of the mechanics that everybody can see. Of course, we got the scroll in the bottom if you want to read it. That's there as well. And the donors, you can donate in two ways. You can donate if you'd like to support the channel through Super Chat. Super Chat is on the bottom, and while we're live streaming, if you cannot watch the stream live, then you can just go to our YouTube page. At the very top says support our channel. You can make donations there. We use all that for making the channel better equipment, better gear, upgrades, all that kind of stuff. We put everything back in the channel. Maybe one day we'll be able to take vacations with it, Grande, Loki, but not right now. So that's pretty much what we use that for. So if you'd like to donate.
Mortal Wombre. Grande has such a great voice. It would be awesome. It would be an awesome narrator if he could read.
Yes, we all have our crosses to bear. For Grande, that's one of them.
Yeah, but Finn took his vacation, so what the hell, man?
Finn's not on vacation. Finn's working. And I know Finn's happy because he's near Krispy Kreme, so I'm sure he's on the way somewhere getting Krispy Kreme. That's like his kryptonite and stuff. So I'm sure he'll have grand stories of Krispy Kreme since he's in Texas, and they have everything in Texas. So we are ready to rock and roll. Let's do what we always do first. Let's give shout-outs to everybody in the chat. We always want to acknowledge as many people as we can. We got Ali Bubba and the 40 Rebels. Keyboards here all the way from Scotland. It's late there. We appreciate the young loss. Thane Kyrell is here. Steve Burgett. KP67s, Mortal Warmbread, of course. He said, don't slow your pants, Grande. Let's see who else I have. Knights Templar, Bad Rongo, Let me see who else we got. Captain Blackbeard. R. Bimatsu is here. R. Back to you, Bimatsu. The spam lover himself, all the way from Hawaii, is here. Blake E's here. Cybershark's here. Hey, Cyber. Shadowvale, what's up? I'm from my hometown, H-Town. Linus Milius is here. That's Latin, Grande. Yeah, you can't. That's
Latin.
Yeah, that means that means you can't read Grande. Finn's there. He said he'll be hanging out with us in 20 minutes. So maybe we need to invite Finn.
Oh, absolutely, please. It makes my life so much easier whenever.
You shut your pie hole, Grande. You'll do some work and you'll like it. Lazy bastard. Victor Nett is here. Slash Vanderhorge is here. No, Bimatsu, that's very wrong. Don't say that. Oh, that's awful. Saintly Red's here. Most Def Isley's here. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. Blakey, I feel your pain, but we still got 2 home games for the Astros, so we'll see how it goes. Mighty Job is here. It's Wednesday. Woo, 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 woo. Grimm's here. Howdy to you, Mr. Grimm. Bradzo, Star Wars Galaxy Hero. Stayed up late for that intro. Glad to have you also. Corey Delmeyer, our boy Corey's here. I think I said Doc Britto, but yes, I'll throw that in there again. Dexter Kilgore, hey, hello to you as well. Sith Lord. Let's see.
Sith Lord.
Tills, of course. Tills in the hizzy. Vestra Kai is in the hizzy. Let's see. Eric Peterson. Hey, glad to have you here as always, buddy. Tills. He donated $2 already and said support RSG and Porgs.
Mm-hmm.
I only like half of that. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Dustin Tiny Rick. I think I got that. Raza972. Rohan Feggy. Dustin DeGrant. Glad to have you here, Dustin. Thank you for being here. Junior Hawk 003. Hey, y'all. Blake Ward. What's up, you, Mr. Blake? Wildness L Center. I can't. I don't know your abbreviated version. I'm not sure what it says, but we'll just call you Wildness. But glad to have you here. Let's see. Sean G. Glad to have you. Matthias Cavalcanti. Matthias Cavalcanti. Thank you. Glad to have you here. I think that's everybody I can see right now. I'm out to the bottom. But thank you, Tills, for the $2. Thanks to everybody for being here. Yeah, a lot of people. We start off around 60 to 100 to start off with, guys. Someone was saying that in chat. But it as the stream progresses and it gets later, people get home from work, it skyrockets. It goes through the roof. So there'll be more people joining, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, we don't have the Twitter question in front of us yet. We'll wait till Loki gets...
Yes, we do. I have it.
You got it? Well, let's do the Twitter question.
All right. So, up on our Twitter, Reality Skewed Gamers.
Mm-hmm.
It's fill in the blank again. This is a little bit of a homage to our Mad Libs.
Mm-hmm.
And it is... Here it is.
Okay.
Here's the fill in the blank.
It's not about me, though, this time, right? The last couple bit about me, I did not really like them.
Hey, listen. This episode is all about me. I have been waiting for 2 freaking years for Nightsisters to be OP. They're finally OP. This show is about me.
All that.
All right. So the Twitter question is: Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is fill in the blank.
Oh my God! Please,
so go to go to Twitter and fill in the blank. Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is blank.
And where can they find us on Twitter? Is it linked on the bottom? It should be there on the bottom. So
it is. Reality Skewed Gamers. Let me double check. I think it is linked on the bottom. Let me double check. Yep. Right there. On the bottom of this screen that you're on right now, it's Reality Skewed without the E's, and then Gamer without the A and without the E.
The thing. Oh.
And the thing and the fizzle puzzle.
Fizzle dazzle, the dizzle dazzle. All right.
Why is Grande reading? Because he can't.
Because it's a simple. We got to keep. If we don't let him keep doing it, he's never going to learn. And if he doesn't learn, he's never going to grow.
That's it right there.
That's our lesson for the week. To help Grande grow. Well, he's going to read because he can't. That's so great.
All right.
Hey, Lucas T. Hey, glad to have you.
Awesome.
Tor's here too. All right. So, lot to get into. Grande is going to be taking us on this epic. Go ahead, Grande.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is there's a new trailer for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes showing.
I didn't have a
showing
link to it. I couldn't find it, or I couldn't get it working. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, it's on Red. Here, I think I can post you the
If
Reddit
you can
link.
post it, I can probably
pull it up. Let me find it. I found it earlier. Let me. How am I going to?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
Anyway, it was really crazy, and we could kind of go over it. It seemed more like footage from Battlefront 2 than it did seem like footage from. And so I'm jumping into ye old Reddit right now to see if I can find it. One of my buddies who's watching, if you have that link, you could PM it to me real quick. That'd be great. So that way, maybe you guys can find it quicker than I can.
Well, give us an analysis. Have you seen it, Loki, as well? I think Loki's trying to get home and set up. So it's just you and me, Grande.
Yep.
This is Late Night with Grande and Ranger. We're going to be here all night giving you the greatest hits of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Grande, saw the new trailer. What do you think?
New trailer. So I think I found the link here. Let me see if this is it. Yep, this is it. So I'm going to copy it to you. Here it is in Skype, so you can see it.
All right, let me pull up in Skype.
That's it right there.
Where'd you link it in? The chat?
I linked it in the chat on Skype is where I linked it. So you got it now, so we can all watch it together.
Well, let me see if
Grande's quiet.
Well, once Skype actually, works. There we go. So copy that. All right. So you give us your initial. Well, you want me to try to get it up and loaded?
Why don't you put it up and loaded, and I'll kind of talk about it.
All right. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can get this sucker working. Well, if the damn internet would cooperate with me. No, I don't want a new tab. Stop it, you stupid, dumb, stupid. All right, so we're gonna go paste and go. All right, it's loading.
Okay,
oh,
it's loading.
Lord. It's just gonna take a minute. I know. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Holy Roman Empire. It was neither Holy Roman nor an empire. Confer.
Talk amongst yourself. I'm a little verklempt.
I've got a field moid in my Gazepticazoink. It's loading, so give me a second here.
So no, the thing with the video, and we'll watch it as it comes up here in a minute. It just it seems like I just would like to see a little bit better truth in advertising, I guess. I mean, I think they have a great game. Obviously, we play it, so I think it's a great game. I guess I would just like them to actually show real game footage, and I think that would be a great way to sell it, rather than to make a whole new thing that's not even the game. And I think it's
all right. Let me pull up KO Player. We can watch this real quick.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go KO Player. All right. Let me do this. All right. Replay video. Here we go. It's no sound. Honor versus Vengeance. Okay. Fear versus Hope. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it kind of does look a little Battlefront 2-ish now that I've seen it. But it's not the same. I can tell you already it's not the same. I don't know. I kind of liked it. Grande, it looked kind of cool. But I did notice that there is no gameplay footage. That is interesting.
And yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I'm just like, I don't
know if that. Yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily like, necessarily bad. I mean, it's marketing, but it is, you're trying to get people to play the game and stuff. Maybe it's a new direction they're going to. Maybe there's some stuff. Maybe they're going to have cutscenes like that. I mean, if they had cutscenes like that in the game, Jesus, I'd cream my jeans.
Dude, thank you. Exactly. I guess that's the part that I'm a little bit, I just want them to be more truthful, because I mean, nobody goes in and says, "Oh, look at this really cool cheeseburger."
Yeah, it is misleading.
And then they get it, and they're like, "Wait, I got a soda pop. Like I wanted a cheeseburger. I thought I was getting a cheeseburger, man. What happened to my cheeseburger?"
Right.
That's the only part that kind of
it looks cool. So we can agree that it looks cool, yes, but it is a little misleading, because people see that and they're thinking, "Oh my God, I could play like that. Who needs Battlefront? I'll go to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes." Exactly. But it is a clever way, I mean, to get people to come check out the game. You know, I mean, that's a good little trailer. I have to give him credit. It's a good little trailer.
It's a very good trailer.
I mean, we're looking at it from people that play the game.
Yes.
Finn wants me to add him. Should I? I don't know.
Yes,
I don't
you
like
should
him
add Finn.
very much. Oh, Jesus.
I like him a lot.
I don't know. He's been very mean to me lately.
Especially right now. He sounds really good right now.
Yeah, well, right now I'm like, please, buddy, pick up the questions because
I'll add Finn. Damn it! Give me a second here.
all right, so the next thing that we probably
we didn't hear Loki's thought of it. I mean,
yeah,
Loki,
did you see it just now?
Yeah. I saw it earlier, but I got nothing else to add. It looked like another kind of Star Wars game, right?
Yeah.
They showcased, I think, Grievous a little too much, maybe. They show Rey and Kylo
Jedi
Ren
Luke.
fighting.
Mhm.
Was that Jedi Luke or was that still Commander? I think it was Commander.
I don't know. Maybe
Commander
right?
Luke, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice quality trailer, and it just shows that maybe Separatists are finally coming back. I mean, we don't know, right? So,
At this point, we
but
don't know anything.
those are pretty much the takeaways I got from it.
Yeah, I mean, good trailer, guys. I got to give CG credit. It's a really good trailer. You know, and I think what they're trying to do, I mean, as I was saying earlier, we see it, but we already play the game, right? So they're trying to get new people into the game, right? You know, people may come in like, what is this? Some might be like, oh, this is interesting. Stick around and stay. You know, it's enticing new people to come check out the game.
Oh, we just got it they just edited the update too for the Nightsisters. So whenever we
well,
get
I'm glad I get to get rid of all this crap. So, okay. So just link me the update. Let's link me the update. Somebody in Skype when we get it, so I can put it out.
I got it. It's right here.
All this chaos is not my fault.
Oh, you shut your pie hole.
There it is.
Everybody, there's Dr. Finn, medicine
See,
woman.
Finn was colluding, and he just came in right when they did it. Look at that.
Literally, they updated it 6 minutes ago.
God
so
damn it.
thank you, KP67, for giving the updated version to me since they updated it.
Okay. So
we're gonna skip territory battles for a minute and go to Nightsisters and then go back to territory battles. But let's talk.
Can we skip territory battles forever?
No. No, we can't, Finn. We can't. Did you see the new trailer, Finn?
Yes, I did.
All right. Where are you right now in Texas?
Are you able to copy questions or no?
I
can do it now.
All right, if you can copy questions now, that'd be super great.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
All right, I've got the update up, but let's get Finn. Finn, where are you in Texas right now, my friend?
I am currently reporting from inside Hampton.
Brock Finity's out in Texas. Let's find out what's going on. Brock, can you hear us?
Yeah, I think I can hear you. The AC is kind of loud in my hotel room. I'm reporting to you live from Fort Worth, Texas, right after eating some Chicken Express.
All right. Now, have you had a chance? Have you had a chance to get some Krispy Kreme? What is the Krispy Kreme situation, Finn?
Unfortunately, because my other meals were comped, I was not able to obtain Krispy Kreme. And looking at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport layout, there is no Krispy Kreme in Dallas Airport. This is something that must change immediately. Back to you, Ranger.
Okay, but is there any that you can get to at any time? I mean, the Krispy Kreme's everywhere.
No, I didn't get a chance to. Because literally actually, I don't even know if there is a Krispy Kreme where I was.
All right, fans, we need help. Brock Finity is out live in Texas. He's in the middle of nowhere, fighting the good fight.
Kreme.
He needs a Krispy Kreme location.
I have to see. Do you know if Krispy Kreme is open at 3 a.m.? Because that is when I'm heading on my flight back to Florida tomorrow.
All right. So between now and 3 a.m., we need to get Finn some Krispy Kreme. You know.
I'm Googling up Krispy Kreme right now.
Okay, we're trying to get the information to you as best we can.
Yes.
Sources close to Finn say that he's lying about the Krispy Kreme. I'm bringing my panel in on this. Grande, Loki, what do you think about the claim that Finity, who is a Krispy Kreme junkie, could not find any Krispy Kreme in his location?
Alternative facts.
Sounds like fake news to me.
Oh my god. Vlad
did happen,
NWA, what's
however,
up, man?
What happened,
I
Finn?
got
Go ahead.
Chicken Express, and you get a side. So I asked for extra biscuits. So I got 4 tenders and 4 biscuits with biscuit gravy. It makes me happy.
And that makes you happy.
Wow.
So your diet we just say F it,
Ooh,
right?
that's bad.
Working
Oh yeah,
out and
and a
everything.
large Coke.
And a large Coke. Really, Finn?
Oh my god,
Well, yeah,
bro.
it's the
like a-
it's
it's
the
like
number
this,
one.
like a-
Well,
Well,
he is taking a break in
2,000
Texas. That's
2,000 calorie dinner with
more
like
than that,
zero,
probably like
with like
4,000.
zero nutrition. Holy
And-
crap! I
And
feel
Finn's just
sad
loving
now.
it. Just the gravy's going into his veins. He's just sitting there with the big old belly hanging over his belt. Just like, oh, I'm so happy.
Yes,
Okay.
I just took off my belt, Ranger. Back to you.
All right. So there you go. That's a live report for
Hey,
Brock
did you watch the
Finity.
trailer, man? Brock Finity, did you
Yes.
watch the trailer?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of the trailer?
I think it was some great Battlefront 2 footage that they used.
Thank you. Exactly.
So what you're
Exactly.
saying, Finn, is that you thought there was a Battlefront 2?
Dustin DeGant actually found the address for Krispy Kreme in Dallas.
There you go.
He put it in chat. You rock, dude. You rock.
The problem with the trailer, so even in their previous trailers, when they had kind of the graphics where it wasn't gameplay and they were just kind of advertising and just showcasing some of the characters, they would eventually add gameplay. I think this one was a lot more misleading than those because there was pretty much no gameplay.
Yeah,
And
except at the very, very end on a little teeny tiny screen.
right. And so I think this was more catered towards, and I this is my assumption at this point, that Battlefront 2 is probably going to draw away a lot of people, so you can maybe try to confuse them with the marketing. I can't think of any other reason why this particular trailer would have anything to do with Galaxy of Heroes.
I don't know, but it is a good trailer.
The storytelling was better in the trailer than it is in territory battles.
That's true.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, you can tell a story in your trailer. Let's tell a story in your game. Anyway,
Speaking of stories,
we're beating on them. We're beating on them too hard.
I think so. Yeah.
So let's unbeat on them for a minute, and let's talk about the news that I wanted to talk about because it's my show. Damn it, today, which is it's all about the Nightsisters.
Grande, you're such a silly creature. So,
game update.
I've got it right here.
10/18. New environments. Dothmere, Nightsisters Cavern, Dothmere Hidden Cave. So we get 2 new environments to fight people in. I think that's cool. And then character updates: Mother Towson, Nightsister Zombie, Nightsister Spirit. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, Ray's character name has been updated to Ray parentheses or quotation marks. I don't know what you want to call those things. Scavenger. I mean, so now it's Ray Scavenger.
So are they going to change Jawa Scavenger's name too to Jawa parentheses Scavenger?
So,
And then we're going to have a Scavenger faction now, or what?
I don't know. The whole idea of why can't it just be Ray? And then the other one could be like Lightsaber Ray. I mean, none of us called her Scavenger Ray.
Oh, it looks like we got a climate update.
Oh, I'm sure. Did they?
Oh,
So all right,
you
let's
made
keep
the call. You sneaky devil! You made the call.
He did. He
Wow.
called Krispy Kreme, and they they were like, bring back CG Grande. That's what Bradso says. He doesn't want me wailing on their thing.
I know.
So I'm super excited for these 3 new Nightsisters. We kind of have seen a little bit about their kits.
iOS hit too. I just got it right now.
So here we go. So update today. This month, 3 new Nightsister allies join their dark sisters on the holotables. Along with these new additions, the existing Nightsisters have received a faction rework. Mother Towson is a powerful Nightsister witch that brings new abilities to her coven. Her ability, Dark Magic, inflicts debuffs. Then they go into Plague, and on and on and on. And
then
she's obtainable through a marquee event. So I'm going to get her as a marquee event. And then the other 2 are obtainable through Defense of Dothmere and Ghosts of Dothmere. These events are rare, reoccurring special events, so play them as much as you can while you can.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Yeah, I'm loading up the game now on my phone to see what the hell's going on in here.
Chromium. So veteran. So Viagra Han and Viagra Chewy are now available in Chromium packs.
Chewy.
Because we're gonna do that, and then whoop whoop double drops on Nightsisters, but from 1020 to 1022.
Okay, that's good.
And then now we have locations for Paplu, Logray, and Wicket. So Paplu is now in Cantina 3D. Logray is in Guild Shipments.
Oh.
Guild Shipments. And Wicket is still in his indoor escalation battle. So there we go. 3. What are you laughing at?
Nothing, man, I'm good.
Did I say something wrong? Am I reading wrong? I'm always nervous.
No, you're good, man.
You start laughing, and I'm like,
Ranger,
Mm.
I got some breaking news here.
All right, we're going out to Rockfinity, who's live out in Fort Worth, Texas. Finn, what do you got for us?
I'm standing outside the Department of Education here in Fort Worth, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They have just announced that they are revoking Grande Patron's elementary degree. He must return back to grade school in order to learn to read. This is effective immediately.
Okay. This seems kind of sudden, Finn. Do you know why they decided to do this?
Apparently, he butchered too many names at the start of the stream, and they are Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes fans too.
Wow.
Good thing it was Ranger that read off all the names and not me. I feel okay. I was framed. All right. Okay. So
we So all right. Let's go back to the thing. So new events.
Ewok event is coming. The Marquee event is coming. We're gonna get Nightsister Flash events, where we're gonna get some cool stuff. Tier 1, you use your full squad of Nightsisters Advanced Tactics, where you can take control of a Mother Townsend led team. So they're gonna kind of teach us in tier 1 how to do that. Tier 2, you use your own squad to defeat the same team found in tier 1. Excuse me. It's adjusted for your player level range. So, and then victory of this tier rewards some Mech 5. I don't think we need Mech 5 stun guns, do we? I think it's Mech 4 stun guns. Mech 3 Carbantes, though. So, yay for Carbantes. Maybe, yay for Carbantes. Oh, we do need the Mech 5s. So, it's all the good stuff. It's giving us the good stuff in the Flash events. So, we're excited for unlike previous Flash events, the new Flash events will run in 6-hour windows. Yay! Consistently from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Each time they run, there will be a special bonus instant for the upcoming day. I wonder what that means. And then the first of these Flash events will happen on the 22nd. Yay! The Secrets and Shadows Assault Battle. This is a new assault battle event from a team of Nightsisters and or Phoenix units, and you will battle powerful dark side enemies. These assault battles are intended for player levels above 75, and you will get shards for Nihilist, Sith Trooper, and Sith Assassin. That's pretty sweet. And then it gives us all this good stuff: Carbantes, stun cuffs, hypo syringes, prototypes, and biotech implant. Let's see. So, as with the assault events, this is meant to be a challenge. So come prepared for fighting. Defense of Darthmere special event. Separatist army led by Grievous and Count Dooku have invaded Darthmere for this is a special limited event where you take in your Nightsisters to defend Darthmere. This event will be available for a limited time. So this is how you're going to get these shards or Mother Towson. Phase 1 is 5-star or higher Night Sisters. Tier 1, Tier 2 will unlock only if you have a 7-star Mother Towson. Vastly more powerful, and you will, if you succeed, you will get between 2 and 4 Zeta materials. So pretty cool.
Okay.
So that one looks pretty cool. So then the next one here that we have is Ghost of Darthmere special event. This is where we're going to get the Ghost Night Sister, or the Spirit Night Sister, as she's called. And you're going to get it will return on October 31st. Interesting. No forced units are required for this event, so you bring your best squad. That's cool. Level 1 will be an unlock of the Night Sister Zombie and Spirit units with a bonus tier for more generous reoccurring rewards for these 2 Night Sisters. It's available for player level 70 and above. Players will be able to win this event once. The event can be refreshed for crystals for an additional play each day the event runs. Make sure you play the tier with the rewards that you want most. Ghost of Dartmere is the exclusive source of Night Sister Zombie and Night Sister Spirit shards through gameplay. Be sure you participate in this event each time it appears. As with Advanced Tactics, you will receive a push notification alert if you have this feature available. Night Sister double drops. We already talked about this. Shard Shuffle. We already talked about this. Guild shipments. And for Logray, Cantina 3D for Paplu, and then Wicket is still on his one thing, which is the indoor escalation. Packs and bundles. Let's jump in here and look at packs and bundles. So packs and bundles. 25 shards, Mother Towson, and other clan bundles of various Night Sister leader inflicts plague, new debuff preventing enemies from dispelling, and receive all other Night Sister allies and a single special attack. Bonus, this bundle also includes credits, training droids, ability materials, and gear to immediately power up Mother Towson. 25 shards, so it's 25 shard bundle. Includes sufficient material to get her to level 40, gear 5, and ability level 3. It's a one-time purchase. So that means this is probably a cash pack. Night Sister Arise pack. Power up your Night Sister Zombie and all the new Night Sister tanks, which inflict tenacity down on her basic attack. Basically, it's a Night Sister between 5 and 330 shards for $12.99 crystals. And the appears on the day of the Ghost of Darthmere launch. Night Sisters Haunting Pack. Power up your Night Sister Spirit and all new Night Sisters with allies who dispels debuffs and taunts and who constantly gains foresight to avoid the enemies. It's the same pack just for Night Sister Spirit. $12.99 crystals, 5 to 330 shards. Night Sister bundle. They got one for Old Daka, Ventress, Talia, Acolyte, and Night Sister Initiate. These all look like they give a flat number of shards, which means that these are probably all cash packs. Then there's a faction pack for Ewoks. Power up your Ewoks to defeat the AAT. We've seen this pack before. This pack awards 2 shards worth of Ewok shards, one of the original set of Ewoks. Chirpa, Paplu, Elder, and Scout. 2 shards? That can't be right. This pack awards 2
cards worth.
No, 2 cards worth, not 2 shards.
Between 10 and 330 each.
Yeah, so it's between 10. So, okay, that's a better deal. That makes more sense. I was like, holy crap, that pack sucks. That pack sounds... I mean, it's still a gamble pack. Then we go on. It appears whenever the event comes in. And then general bug fixes. Fixed a bug that turn removal component of stagger wasn't respecting turn removal immunity. We have turn removal immunity? the heck does that look like? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Units that are immune to turn meter removal effects can still be debuffed with stagger, but when stagger is triggered, these units do not remove turn meter. Have you ever seen turn meter this? I have not seen that buff before.
I don't know what they're talking about here.
Reading Rainbow KP67. Ha ha ha. I'm
it's
glad
in a book, a reading rainbow.
Glad you got. I wish they could read me bedtime stories. Words have meanings. Oh, I love it. Thanks, guys.
Take a look. It's in a book, reading rainbow.
So does this mean we're gonna get a character with turn meter removal immunity?
I don't know.
That they must be working on something behind the scene. Fix the incorrect levels on some character units for tiers 1, 2, and 3 of the training droid smuggling event. What is?
What are you?
Yeah, because we're getting a lot of complaints about that one. Huh?
Well, I mean, it was probably on the daily list.
I mean, I think I auto that thing. Anyway,
yeah.
Next one, characters Clone Wars Chewbacca's Wookiee Resolve will now correctly play audio at the start of the battle. Great. Okay. And then K2SO's Enforcer will no longer incorrectly grant K2SO taunt when he uses event abilities. Interesting. Wicket Furtive Tactics will now calculate critical damage correctly. Okay, great. Wicket using Guerrilla Strike on an Ewok ally with a buff immunity will now correctly grant Wicket stealth and crit damage up.
Okay.
Languages. They fixed German the German translation for groundwork. Thank you. French. They now the instance of the French translation of versatile now correctly translates to polyvalente. What's ahead? This is what we like. What's ahead? An old foe reveals their true face.
Kylo Ren. Moving on.
Old foe reviews their true face. Is it Kylo? No, I think it's
Kylo Ren.
I think it's a new. I don't think it can't be Kylo Ren. No way. It's got to be Vader. You know what it is? It's Royal Guard. It's Royal Guard, guys. Come on,
Kylo Ren.
Oh my God, it's Kylo Ren. Yeah.
Kylo Ren.
Newsflash, Kylo Ren.
All right, so that was all the update notes that we went through. If you want to read them, you go to the forums and you can read all these lovely notes yourself.
Or you could just re-listen to Grande and his reading Rainbow Wave. Because apparently it just makes Sir Loki laugh. Either that or Sir Loki just laughs his ass off at me all the time.
Grande can't read any away.
Take a look.
Give him the hook. He can't look in books.
It's on a website. Hey, I resemble that.
That's right, Bimatsu. He says this can't possibly be Grani. This guy's reading too good.
Hardy har har har.
Har,
you know,
har.
My kids seem to think I'm great. You know, they're like that's
well, that's because they're you're their father, and they're not going to just
Hey, Luke cut off his dad's arm.
What's that
kids don't do anything.
Well, are you Luke or Vader? Then shut up. Yes, Hooked on Phonics worked for Grande. We should make a commercial, Finn. Make a note. Oh, wow, that was quite a lot of information. All right. Nightsisters are here, Grande. Your thoughts?
I love them. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I want this team to be so freaking good, dude.
I don't think it's going to be that It's going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be spectacular.
I want it to be good. I want it to be at least raid good.
I think it's definitely going to be raid good, yeah.
I want it to be raid good. If it's not quite arena good, I'll handle it. I'll still be disappointed, but I will handle raid good. Their kits look really good. Tenacity down, speed down, plague, all that stuff looks super awesome. I just want to – I would love to see this team because of all the stacking where you could literally take them in P1. We'll have to see what happens when the raid bosses get to enrage, how that works. I think potentially they could be raid good, at gear 9, at gear 10, gear 9. They probably won't – someone's going to have to go all into gear 12 in order to see if they're good, at in arena. And I think that's going to be a real challenge. They might be good on offense and not good on defense. The two new characters, the Spirit, the Nightsister Spirit, and the Nightsister Zombie, look like they have really simple kits, similar to how like Sith Trooper and Sith Assassin had real simple kits, which probably means they're going to be easy for the AI to run. But honestly, I think CLS deals too much freaking damage, man.
It does, and with
to make this team.
and Thrawn.
And some people have already put a bunch of Gear 12 pieces, on these characters. And if you put a bunch of Gear 12 pieces, I mean, I just put my second Gear 12 piece on OG Han, and the dude never even comes close to dying now. So it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to get that team to work.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a good team. I don't think it'll be good for dark side territory battles, things of that nature. But I don't.
Matsu says it's going to be good on backwards. He thinks it's going to be good on defense and not good on offense. Interesting. He thinks it's going to be a timeout team, or he's looking for another timeout team. I've heard that theory before.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I mean, I'm not really seeing anything like that. So
I like it. I mean, look, we're now going to have 8 Nightsisters to choose from. I mean, besides Rebels and Jedi, what other synergy team do we have that has 8 characters to
Ewoks.
choose? Yeah, just Ewoks. That's right.
Well, we know with The Last Jedi, we're going to get more First Order and Resistance and stuff like that. So those will expand those squads out significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rogue One has what, 7, 8?
Yeah, you're right. But they're a
Pal,
rebel.
Biston.
They're rebels. I mean, there's no real Rogue One synergy. Let's just be. I mean, you have 2 dynamic duos, and that's it.
There's also not a Rogue One faction.
There's not a Rogue One faction.
Well,
but why are you skipping Sith and Empire? There are more than 8 of each of those.
There are more than 8 Sith? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, with Nihilus and with the 3 that got added. Yeah, there are more. Okay, never mind. And
Have they released the stats yet? Like, are these Nightsisters fast? Are they tanky?
I think they're in the game now, right? We just in that update we just got.
Yeah, they're in the game, but I mean, it's you can't tell because they're obviously level 0 and
yeah.
Do you think
not
Grande
activated,
would introduce Nightsisters into the game if they didn't have speed?
Yeah, they're gonna be fast. Let's see if SWGOH does not yet have them up yet. So,
I mean, Mother Talzin at like level 1, right? Is like she's got 102 speed, so I don't think that's. It's hard to tell what the final speed would be.
Typically,
right?
that means she will be fast. Typically,
yeah. Well, it's kind of like Hermit Yoda, right? Hermit Yoda has 85 speed if you don't activate him, right? But then at the end, it's 160 speed, right? So
it's just hard to know without seeing their gear.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those gear pieces had 6. I mean, you'll have a character that'll have 3, 6+ speeds in the same gear tier. So it is, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, it's 18 speed faster than what it was. Holy crap. So
we won't know until we know. But I mean, they're going to be a really good, solid team. Maybe Mother Talzin.
It's a lot of resources, bro. That's one thing that we really do need to stress.
I know it's another. It's
a lot of freaking resources.
They're really stretching us thin, man. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of people that are I would
Stop crying and wail out.
Yes, that's the answer to everything, Grande. Shut your pie hole. I was about to say that besides Wells, who'll just scoop them up like nothing, right? I could, you're trying to get your rebels and stuff up for territory battles, and all of a sudden Nightsisters come out and stuff like that. It really stretches people thin, I don't know. I mean, they're going to keep doing this every month where they introduce a bunch of characters. It's like, Jesus. Like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Well, you can only eat so much candy before you get sick and die. I mean, I'm starting to farm Nightsisters, but it's like sweet mother of God, it's like
I got them all 7-star today.
There you go. There you go.
yeah. I mean, I've been focusing on other characters. I'm trying to get my 7-star Hawk, Captain Solo done. So next, round I can have him 7 stars and for territory battles. So, I mean, I may take a couple days farm. I mean, I think I've got the Nightsisters mission stuff 4 or 5 stars. Tally's at 5 stars. I mean, the other ones are all 7 stars, but it's like I haven't been farming them. So I just now started farming them. So it's like, okay, I guess I'll start farming these. So it's like, jeez, I guess this ship's not that important.
I was straight up mod farming until Paplu came out just now, and now I got to go back to Cantina and get a 7-star Paplu.
Yeah, your luck is tough.
Luckily, it's only on a a level 3 node, so that won't be too bad.
No, foul balls. You misunderstand me. I'm very happy that Darkside's coming out. However, I'm just trying to think of this in the perspective of players that are at that lower upper tier, mid tier, and lower that are trying to make decisions about who to farm and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to gauge like how good will the Nightsisters be. I think that they'll be worth for territory battles. I'm very happy that they're bringing some more Nightsisters out. However, you're stretching people thin. You're not stretching me thin. You're not stretching Grande thin. You're sure the hell not stretching, a lot of people that we play with thin. But there's quite a ton of people out there that just don't have the resources to, when you're trying to get territory battles up, and then it's like, oh, here's Nightsisters. Well, you're going to need them eventually, it sounds like, for territory battles, if we go dark side territory battles. So it'll be interesting to see if they keep this trend up of, keep introducing new characters and stuff, and then people are kind of like, jumping from hoop to hoop, trying to figure out which characters they need to farm and focus on. It's really all my point. I mean, if they want to keep putting more dark side out, by all means, put more dark side out. But I just want to make sure that, they don't stretch people too thin, because you're going to get frustration in the game, right? If people are looking at all this stuff like, I need all this, they're just going to get tired of it and they're going to quit. We've seen some of that already. It's like, there's just too many characters. There's too much time. It's just too much this. It does get kind of crazy after a while. So, yeah, Emperor, it can be overwhelming for certain people. If you're not going to make a huge monetary investment, it can be overwhelming. I agree with you 100%. And I'm just trying to look out for the little guy here.
The little guy.
Those whales.
I have a whale perspective. I'm just gonna whale out, and I'm especially gonna whale out on Nightsisters.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get her 5, 6 stars. Keep farming them. No big deal. Next time she comes around.
They're not usually. Usually if they become free to play, they're not that hard. I kind of, with Wicket coming out for the second time, if they add an extra Wicket pack or they do some other things, I mean, I'll probably refresh it a bunch of times. I like it. I mean, I want to be able to play that full Ewok team in territory battles and kind of play around with it in the first couple rounds of territory battles just to see. Speaking of ye old territory battles, since we kind of flipped this thing around a little bit, let's back up to that one. And territory battles overall, are things getting better?
Well, let's go around the corn, as you would say, Grande.
Around the corn, Sir Loki, are things getting better in territory battles? Platoon assignments, combat missions still freezing, rewards, tiers. What are your thoughts?
No.
Okay.
It's about the same, but I think my guild especially was experiencing more of the battle or the combat mission freezing. I don't know if your guilds were experiencing that more, but it's getting worse in that aspect. The awards, I think, are not surprising. We had a couple of guilds in our faction group or in our alliance group that they got like 38 stars and they got fully crafted gear. So we were kind of like, well, that sucks. But I think
that's my only pet peeve, man. Yeah. I mean, again, we did not get crafted gear. It's like, really? The 5 territory battles, 43 stars plus, no crafted gear, not one piece.
Yep.
Nothing, nada, just salvage. Really? That's my only thing. I didn't experience any gameplay issues or anything like that, but it's like, CG. I'm past. I'm past now. I mean, it's becoming a little comical now. You know, it's like it really is. I mean,
well, it's basic. I mean, what is it turned into, right? It's a 6-day raid.
Pretty much.
That has like rewards, like a I don't know,
like a raid,
like a marquee event or something, or a you know, the time it takes and the stress and the coordination,
yes,
and yeah, it's I mean, the rewards are just not worth it.
No.
They should give us six raid worth of rewards, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm still puzzled at this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a 38 star, I'm happy for them. I think everybody should have a chance for it. But I mean, it's like, I think everybody, you know, as you go down, you should have a chance for it. But I think the higher you go, the more of crafted pieces, you should at least get one, right? And at a certain level, you know, like in the 30s, you should have a chance for it and stuff like that. But it's getting it's just getting comical. It's like, okay, you know, we're doing all this work. Everybody's putting in the time and effort. And then it's still a random roll of what you get.
I mean, at least give somebody like Zetas, right? I mean,
something.
Give us like 1 Zeta and 1 Omega guaranteed, right? Or something, because that's 6 days.
I know. It is 6 days that you invested.
I would love it, man. I would love it. If we got if we got a Zeta material from that, or at least a chance at a Zeta.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. You know, something.
So this would be super sweet, right? So but the chances between 1 and 2 Zetas and the chances between 2 and 4 Omegas let's sweeten the pot a little bit.
Something, you know, I mean, it's like territory battles. It's like, as I said, it's comical. You know, I don't want to get into this whole issue again, but I mean, I don't know. You do all this work, you put in all this time at a higher level, and it's like, you know, you know, so I don't know. There's still some things that need to work. I mean, I'm seeing in chat, and I didn't experience this myself. I haven't had any issues with timeouts, but I know it's still happening. So there's still bugs going on with the territory battles. I'm under the understanding sometimes those take a little bit longer to fix and stuff, you know, and sometimes it's the user's connection, cell phone, but a lot of it's still on the game side where things are happening where it's like, that needs to be fixed. You know, I mean, put inside rewards for a second, you're messing with people's chances to get rewards if they're on that thin cusp of line where they're trying to get that extra star that they need, and someone can't deploy or can't do certain things. That's kind of crazy still, you know. It's I mean, Grande, your thoughts. I mean, me and Loki kind of shared our opinions, but I mean, what are you thinking, man?
So I think they're getting better. I think platoon missions are easier. I think
those are
easier.
Well, except for I need to get my Phoenix a little higher. It's like one of the 2 battles I lost was Phoenix and the tier 6 battle. Just you know, but it's like I'm investing.
I'm just saying, filling the missions got a lot better.
Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah,
I mean, a lot better. So I liked it. You know, I felt like it was good. You know, and like I said, way easier than I had seen it before. So you know, we've been able to fill the combat missions now. It doesn't seem like we have so many like we had before. You know, where it was like super crazy, like a bunch of silly stuff. So I'm good with it.
All right, so different perspective, different things. I mean, territory battles are here. We're working on it, and now on top of that, you know, and that's the thing is, you know, so many people are so focused on territory battles with trying to get the rebels up, trying to get their their Phoenix up, trying to get the Rogue One team and the Resistance team. I mean, I showed it the other day we were streaming. Resistance is crazy good. If you're not running Resistance team,
yeah.
I mean, I just mowed people down. I mean, T Money she was like, Jesus. I was like, yeah, that's how the team works. And I got the Phase 6 with Resistance, and I run a little different team maybe than you do, Grande, but I run R2 BB8 Finn lead with Poe and Trooper, and it just, they don't get a chance to go. I just mop the floor with them. It's unbelievable how good that team is.
That team works real well. I pull R2 off to put him on a different team and throw in
You can
RP.
do that. Yeah, you can do that.
They're a saving grace team for me.
I've got to figure out my Rogue One team, because that was one of the other battles I lost in the 6th battle, was my Rogue One Rebels team. I think that team's a little bit RNG dependent. It is very, because I got to the 6th battle, and then that was the other one I lost, where it was like all skull and cross. You see that, and you're like, oh my god!
I had to remod my team. I have to make sure that I have Jen's special up. I have to make sure that I have the event ability up, and that Chirrut's the one that uses it, and then Jen goes with her special, and she gives all the turn meter to Cassian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have to really kind of pay attention in order to make that work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like it's slowly getting better. Do I feel like they still have some work to do on it yet? Yeah, I do. I feel like that. I would like to see more storyline. It feels very robotic.
It is.
Emotion.
There's no cutscenes or anything. I mean, it's just you go and you.
I want a little bit of a story. I mean, give me the pop and fizzle.
It'd be nice to do it. Remember the Luke event where they had that whole story going on, and then there was the one battle with old Ben and Vader. If they had something like that, where
let's plop some special. Yeah, let's plop some special missions in with a Wampa. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I think it's getting worse.
Go ahead, Finn. Speak your mind. We're going to Brock Finity live. He's speaking again. Brock.
No, this is regular.
No, Brock Finity's here. Okay, Brock.
Brock
has a special report. He disagrees with Grande.
He's left the building. He's left the building.
Okay.
No, I think the problem is, and it happens with all the raids, where even with Rancor, right? At some point, you get that little bit of a complacency where people are just like, okay, I'll just hit 0 and then that's enough. The same thing happened with AAT. I think
can't zero TB.
But I think you can. Here's the
for the
problem.
first 3 or 4 days, but
no, it's not just that. So I can use our guild as an example. We're at just above 90 million galactic power. The rewards aren't worth it to really go that much above 35. We can get 37 stars pretty easily. However, if that's with everybody participating. But there's really no incentive to really go above 35, right? 35 is kind of that key cutoff where you get that extra gear from the loot box. So once you get 35, because the waves are repetitive, you have RNG with how many elites you face, because sometimes you could face like 4 of them in wave 2. It's the same units over and over again. Not to mention that it's random. It's not even times that your guild sets. It's, for a lot of people, it's just annoying times that you have to do these things. I can see complacency already setting in where they're like, okay, we're at 35 stars. I'll just do a little bit here, and I don't want to pay that much attention to territory battles, because the battles aren't that short. Like, they take a while, especially if you're facing a lot of elites, if you don't have resistance, if you donated like your wigs and you don't have that other team that you're trying to do the best you can. We got kind of screwed in platoons this week, or this territory battle in phase 6, because 4 of our platoons needed a Gauntlet Starfighter, and we didn't have any 7-star in our guild, and the other 2 required a Millennium Falcon. So we literally had 0 out of 6 of the platoons in the ship area, which meant that the orbital bombardment in the character areas were now ability blocking all of our characters, and it completely screwed me over. I lost an extra wave compared to normal because I was getting extra ability block. It's getting boring. The rewards aren't worth it. It requires way too much organization to be what it's worth. I think complacency is going to start hitting soon, because people are realizing that at a certain point, you're only going to get a certain amount of stars that are really meaningful, because the reward differential isn't that great. And unless they change it, the dark side battle is just going to make it worse if they introduce that before they fix it.
Grande, the repose.
They do have a lot they have to do before they do dark side territory battles. I mean, 3 new dark side characters helps. You know, we need a lot more dark side characters for this to work. I would love to see them kind of keep it with the status quo for, you know, another 60 days, maybe 60 days more plus. You know, kind of get on this dark side kick, give us some more Empire characters, give us some more Sith, give us some more you know, some more First Order characters. You know, let's get it to where now you can field 2 teams of First Order, right? Let's get it to where you could kind of do all that stuff, and then let's start evaluating Dark Side TV, because Dark Side TV, it doesn't feel like there's enough characters, man.
No, even with Nightsisters, we're still way under the amount.
I mean,
of characters
yeah.
we need.
I mean, you know, we have what 127 characters or something, 128 characters. Out of all those characters, you know, you still got quite a few characters that are, you know, well over half are light side.
Yeah,
well over half. So, don't, you know, they just need to reevaluate that a little bit.
I agree.
Next item on ye old agenda.
Can I comment on something really quick?
Yes.
We have another
Absolutely.
breaking news. Brock Findy's coming in with another special
Yeah, this
report.
is kind of a Brock Finity thing. Sorry, I got a phone call earlier, so I think I missed your Night Sister discussion earlier. You know what the coolest thing about the new Night Sister characters are?
What's that?
It falls directly into the 5th Han that I wanted introduced into the game. I wanted a Ghost Han that would just torment any Kylo Ren on the opposing team, and now they put in a Night Sister spirit. They already have the Ghost model for Ghost Han as our 5th Han.
Ghost Han.
No.
I thought we'd get Carbonite Han, right? Well,
Carbonite Han was other people. If you go back, I was in favor of Ghost Han that would just stun an opposing Kylo Ren.
There's not even a Ghost Han in the canon. How the hell are you going to come up with a Ghost Han in the game?
Oh, come on!
Wait until episode 8.
Yeah, there's going to be a Ghost Han. No,
Force
alert,
Ghost.
Episode 8.
For-
Ghost Han.
Force
he didn't
Ghost
use the
Han.
Force. He can't become a Force Ghost.
Oh, picky.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm explaining it logically and making sense, Grande.
Picky.
Explain the Ewoks then.
What do you mean?
Is there a Ghost Ewok?
There will be.
There will not be a Ghost Ewok. Shame on you, Finn.
All right.
That's how Snoke gets his power.
That's exactly how he. You're right.
And there will be a
Finn.
massive battle between Ghost Ewok and Force.
Right.
Oh my god. Fake news again from Barack
I'm calling
Finity.
fake news on this. Yeah. Check your
Yeah,
sources. Check your sources.
Yep. Alternative facts.
Yeah.
My source
All right.
is J.K. Abrams, and he agrees.
No, that's totally a lie. Google it, everybody, and then call Finn a dumbass as much as you like. That's all I'm throwing out there.
Did he just say J.K. Abrams? Like, just kidding?
No. You heard what you wanted to hear there, Grande. He said J.J. Abrams. JK.
He said J.K. J.K. J.K.
J.K. Rowling.
Okay.
All right, what's next? Old Grande.
Meta report.
Oh,
meta
ye
report
old meta report day.
Meta report brought to you by Grande Patron Tequila.
Your fifth
Our
choice.
fifth best choice of tequila, and the reason why is because
We
Night
need some.
Sisters drink.
You
Night
got a new
Sisters-
flavor, right? You
Well,
got a new
Night
flavor.
Sisters-
I think it's lemonade.
No, it's dark
Kool-Aid
Mir
flavor.
Dark Mir flavor. We got the spicy. We got the spicy hot.
Cinnamon flavor.
It's cinnamon
It tastes like a fireball.
with a touch of emo.
Well,
Oh
let's
my
see
God.
here. Well, there's still the giant Pac-Man.
Yep, big old Pac. He's getting bigger too.
Yeah.
Seems like. I'll bet. Pac-Man, the blue Pac-Man is eating everything
Man.
else, and especially the blue Pac-Man plus his lower lip of General Kenobi is going all in.
I like
I mean-
Nathaniel Morgan, ye old CLS report.
Pretty
Ye
much.
old silly CLS report day. Yeah, General. Oh my God.
You ever see that old Warner Brothers Looney Tune episode where Yosemite Sam's stuck on the island. He's been there forever, and he's like, "Oh, what do we have tonight? Coconut salad. Coconut milk. Coconut." And then he goes nuts because it's all coconut, everything he's eating, and of course that's why he wants to eat Bugs Bunny when he shows up. But that's what I kind of like with CLS. It's like CLS with Thrawn. CLS with this. It's like, oh
CLS
my
with
God.
Nihilus.
CLS with anything.
CLS with Kenobi.
CLS with R2D2.
CLS with Han Solo.
Yes.
CLS with Barriss Offee.
Yes, with General Kenobi.
Every once in a while you'll get a wild flavor. You get CLS with Chirrut and Babe.
Yeah.
Doesn't CLS seem less Pac-Man-y though?
No.
He doesn't seem to be like the CLS.
Well, that's because General Kenobi's up a little bit. I think he's down like 1 or 2%, but that's because the General Kenobi team as a counter, is 22%. That's way up, but still, it's a few percentages here and there, but it's still nothing's
Kenobi's about
changed.
to snap that bottom lip.
No, I don't think so. It looks like he's just putting a dip in.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about here. Zeta report. While we're looking at it,
This is why we need tequila.
Hasn't really changed a whole
Nothing's
lot.
changed there either. I don't even want to pull it up. It's like, good lord. I mean, I will.
Omega report.
R2 Vader, Cop Polaron.
Looks all the same.
Yeah, it looks all the same. So
you're seeing a little bit. You're seeing a little bit of Princess Leia going up a little bit.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. She's a hard hitter, man. I'll tell you what, OG Han in territory battles makes a huge difference. I did him a while back, and he is he's a beast, dude.
He kills it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
OG Han.
Oh, you want an AOE? Bang, 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 you die. Oh, you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Bang, 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 you die. It's like,
so that's that definitely works out well. Barack Finity, do you have our Twitter responses up yet?
Yeah, I have them. We're ready on those?
We're ready for the Twitter responses.
Okay.
So for those of you who don't remember, the question was, Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is blank.
All right. So, Bimatsu, just honest here, is just flat out disturbing.
Just flat out disturbing.
I agree.
Okay.
Good job, Bimatsu.
Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is flat out disturbing. Man, I love them. I don't know what it is.
You're
it's
a pervy
like,
old man. That's why.
A pervy old man. Okay.
We have so many that are a reference to our Saturday and our night streams recently because they've just been so bad.
What do you mean? They've been wonderful.
So Chrome Cobra. Oh God. Fair warning: do not Google anything I am about to say. So Chrome Crober's response is Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is similar to a nympho looking for the penetrator.
Oh,
that makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh my God, that's another one. I'm getting a little embarrassed now.
Yes,
guys.
and I am drinking tonight as well, guys. I figured I'm just going to drink every stream because I have to listen to Nightsisters and Ewoks. And
yep, and Nightsisters and Ewoks. You're surrounded by people with bad ideas. Okay, go
ahead. Andrew Lawrence said it's scarier than the IT remake, so the It remake.
Oh my God.
Grande's floating right now.
Oh, my obsession with Nightsisters is more scarier than the It remake. Gotcha.
Wow. Oh God. Okay. The next one is from JK. I don't even know why I'm reading this one.
Because you're
Nightsisters is why the Weinstein Company hired him.
What?
Wow!
Wow,
Grande,
crap,
you
man.
filthy prostitute! I had no idea.
Holy crap, man! Holy crap! If you even know the real reason why I went for them in the beginning, it was just like, oh, sweet synergy team, kind of easy to get.
I kind of like this theory. Please expunge more.
Apparently, I'm friends with Weinstein and Bill Cosby now.
That's right, and then you will be joining the crew of the filthy foreign things.
Awkward moment for me.
Not really.
Keyboard wrote, Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is like my appetite, insatiable.
Oh my God.
It's true. Keyboard, yeah. She's a young lass.
Nightsisters, man.
She's got
And
those.
she's always hungry. If you're in the
She
chat,
is.
she's always hungry.
Yeah, she's talking about tropical something and
food.
anyway, food.
And-
Yeah.
Get that woman a burger, for Christ's sake.
And lastly, Grande's obsession with Nightsisters is what got him sent to prison in the first place.
No, that was only the
Damn.
case.
Oh damn! Oh,
Yeah, necrophilia is not something you really want to be known for, Grande.
Ben B 55.55 says Grande's obsessions with Nightsisters landed him a job with Screen Junkies.
Oh. Keyboard did say she does love her meat.
What?
That's what she
Okay.
said. She says, I do love my meat.
Okay. She loves burgers.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, Keyboard. I mean,
I love that.
yes.
Okay. So now we've done the Twitter response. Now it's time for a question and answer session. So we'll go quickly through question and answers.
We
I'm
never
sure they're
go
all-
quickly through. We just.
I'm sure all these questions are for
Necromancy the Grande.
so
Oh, that's great.
so here we go. Knights Templar asks a question: which Night Sister has the best butt, Grande?
Yeah.
First of all, I have to give a big shout out. I have to give a big shout out on the whole butt thing.
Mm.
That was originally an inside joke between
Best.
myself and Darth Bella. Darth Bella said about the best butts, and I just totally took it from her. So let's look and see. So I'm thinking Asajj Chris is looking
credit
pretty good.
for that, Grande. Just letting you know.
Not old Docket. Talia's got some rear end action going on.
Where you gonna pick the zombie?
Acolyte.
I know.
Acolyte, shit.
She's hunched over already, Grande. It's already there.
Not
It's like,
Not-
Grande.
not Mother Townsend.
Hey,
Okay, definitely not Spirit.
Comb Cobra just donated $20. He said Grande is floating high. So is Planet Moorband. Okay, thank you, Comb Cobra.
So I'm gonna have to go with I'm either gonna have to go with Talia, or Acolyte, or Initiate, and I'm probably.
What about Asajj?
Now Asajj is okay, but it's just she's not showing the clef, and Talia's not showing the clef either. So we're definitely going either Acolyte or Initiate, and Initiate to me is showing just slightly more. Man, it's a toss-up. It's either Acolyte or Initiate. That's all I gotta say.
We'll pick one
Acolyte
so
or
we can please move on to something more important.
I'm gonna go. Acolyte's showing a little more skin on the rear end, on the back of the thigh, so it's Acolyte.
All right, so more pushing for the cushion according to Grande Patron. Okay.
That's right. So DB asked the question: did Finn catch an Ewok or a Porg disease since he sleeps with them? So Finity, did you catch?
Yeah,
a
what
disease?
kind of STDs do you contract when you're humping two furry critters?
My hair is both turning into fur and feathers.
So you're becoming
oh.
Sasquatch, is what you're telling us?
I'm becoming a Porgwalk.
Porgwalk?
Poor.
Or
You
an
say that
E-Porg.
so proudly. I mean,
Or-
that's not
or
something I would be
E-Porg.
proud of.
Why must
KP67.
you shatter my dreams?
Because there are not dreams; those are nightmares. Anybody else
Around
have that
the
kind of
corn.
dream? They would pee their pants.
Round the
Unlike
corn.
me, who pees his pants on purpose.
Ranger J, 1999.
Yes,
If you were a Night Sister, who would you be and why?
none.
Infinity, if you were a Night Sister, who would you be and why?
Night Sister Acolyte, so I can stealth and get the hell out because I suck.
Okay. Sir
What?
Loki,
What?
Sir Loki, if you were a Night Sister, which one would you be and why?
I kind of like Acolyte. She's got a bow and arrow, man.
That's pretty sick. I'd be Mother
It is.
Townsend because I'd be in charge of all of you fools like I am in this stream.
Or
So,
because you're
I'm
an
the-
old crusty bastard like she is.
That too. So Saber Shark.
Who?
Asked the question. Saber Shark.
Saber
Cyber
Shark.
Shark. Cyber Shark. Sorry. It's not Cyber Shark. Sorry. Ugh.
See,
I'm the
Talk
one
about
drinking, and
education,
you're the
you
one
don't
like,
want to do that.
oh, Saber.
Not
Hi.
again.
Okay. Cyber Shark.
Hey,
asked the
Saber
question,
Shark.
Grande.
I'll take souls for 400, Trebek.
Okay. I got it wrong.
$2
Moving
from
on.
Cone Cobra. He says, at least the Ewoks aren't the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, well, aren't you clever?
Oh.
Our season's pretty much over, yeah.
Nightsisters are OP, but you only have 2 of them that are part of the OP team. How does this make you feel? I have said that I needed a 7 or 8 girl team. Yes, I need a 7 or 8 girl team.
Hey, well,
So
he is
definitely,
Charlie.
I'm a little discouraged. I can't throw all 8 of them on there. Honestly, I think probably Acolyte doesn't make the team, and I'm thinking that probably Initiate does not make the team normally. Potentially you could swap one of them for Talia. Talia's probably one of the main healers on the team, so it's a little toss up there.
Mm-hmm.
Victor Oneto. Question for Ranger.
Oh.
What happened to the Astros offense?
It's just the Yankees are. I mean, the Astros is not. It's just like New York. I don't know what's going on. This is the number 1 offensive team in baseball. I mean, the Yankees have just been pitching brilliantly, and the Astros have pitched pretty decently, but they've had those innings where the Yankees just kind of exploded on them, right, in New York. I think it'll change because you saw. I think home field advantage in this series is huge, and I think going back to Houston, we'll see what happens for Verlander. It'll be Game 6, and then Game 7 is just a toss-up. And I mean, that's when the pressure's on both teams. So we'll see what happens. I mean,
it's the most we've heard Ranger talk in this entire stream.
What are you talking about? I've been talking about the whole time. Well, wasn't this your? What is this about? I thought this was your stream, Grande, Prison Petroni.
I thought we would talk about Nightsisters more.
I know.
Shocked.
I got asked the question. What do you want me to say?
I know. He did great. Actually, I like your answer. Home field advantage does matter a lot in most of these series.
Yeah, the Cubs are sucking titties too. Man, they're down 3-0. So
go Dodgers.
Oh, I know that's gonna make you.
Man,
you know what? I think the same
Cubs
thing.
and Stros,
right, baby.
bro.
Well, I think what happened to the Cubs is what happened to the Indians. They went on the late season. They made this big push, right? And I think they just look tired. They just look really tired, and the Dodgers look fresh, You can tell when 2 teams are like the Astros and the Yankees. They're right at that mark where you got 2 really solid teams, but like the other series where one team just looks tired, they look worn out, it's the playoffs. You just have to come in at the right time. No, we're not talking about Ewoks more. How dare you?
Okay.
Well, Finn's on. We can
here's
talk
a fun
about
one.
No, we can't.
Here's a fun one. Around the corn. Here's a fun one. Are you ready? Around the corn.
Okay.
This is from Blake Ward. We're gonna start off with Finn. So Daka, Towson, Nightsister, Zombie. You gotta kill one, you gotta marry one, and you gotta screw one. Go.
Wow. So it's the 3 new ones, right? No.
No. It's Daka, Towson, and Zombie. He picked. I know why he picked those.
Because they're hideous.
They're the hideous ones. He picked the hideous ones. Kill, marry, screw. Go.
Okay. So marry would be Towsing because you would be marrying for power. Kill would be Daka. Would leave me screwing
the zombie. Oh my god, dude. Okay, Sir Loki.
I don't think you can't kill the zombie.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm sure as heck not putting anything of my opinion.
I don't want to put my thing in any of them. Give me the spirit instead of the zombie. So at least there's like
Finn,
nothing.
you thought about this too logically. You have to be like, I kill all of them, break the rules, marry Jen. There you go.
Okay.
No, I don't mind marrying.
Ranger
Loki,
answered
you're
Sir Loki.
for power, as long as you have that clear
Sir
definition.
Loki.
I'm sorry, but about to. No, I'm not doing that.
Sir Loki, go.
Okay, I will kill the zombie because you just don't know about
Yes, thank
zombies.
you.
If I had to marry one of them, I'll marry Daka. Screw it, and then
Fool
I'll
around
screw
with-
Towson.
Yeah, full around
That's
with
what I'll do.
Townsend.
That is my answer as well. We're marrying Daka. It doesn't mean we have to do anything. We're definitely going closer to
What
to
about
Val-
our marital relations?
and then we're killing that zombie.
Well, Daka's got that motherly thing, right? So if you marry her, then she could like bake you cookies or something, and then
Yep.
Or
Towson's kind of like
rip your soul out, whatever.
Nah. No, I'll treat her good, man.
Mortal Womprat asked a question. in the defensive Dothmere event, only going to run one a day, and it appears from what I read in the notes that it runs once and then you can refresh it once. So that's how I understand it, is you can run it once for free, and you can then you can refresh it. Let's scroll back up into our notes. Let me get past all these packs. Look at this event. I think you can.
$2 from Cone Cobra. He says for giving Ranger shit because he takes it. I do take it like a man.
I think you can run it once and then refresh it once. No, it says this special event is a new achievement after completing. Nope, that's 10 times. That's not right. Yes. So tier 1 is available to win once and can be refreshed for crystals for one more win. So once for free, once to refresh. Tier 2 is available to win once, no crystals, each day the event runs. So tier 2 is just once a day. Tier 1 is twice a day if you refresh it for crystals. That answers that question.
So maybe I missed it. You think
breaking news? Brock Finnity's coming in. He's missed something. All right, we go live to Brock Finity. Finity, what did you
Grande
miss?
say that he thought the flash events was a good thing with the new timer that they have set up?
6 hours and you get to
better.
do it. Yeah.
6 hours, but only 2 attempts instead of the 4 that you were getting before. Actually,
I like this a little bit better.
Bro, I missed them so many times before.
I know, but how is this much different if you're only getting like the 2 attempts anyways?
Well, there's just no pleasing you, Finn. Go get some Krispy Kreme.
Why not just put it in that time frame to give the same, unless they're increasing the rewards? Because I don't see it saying anything about increasing the rewards.
All right, Loki Grande, I have a theory. I think if Finn did live near a Krispy Kreme, he would be fatter and happier, and this stuff wouldn't bother him so much. What are your guys' thoughts?
Agreed.
Yeah, somebody find a Krispy Kreme in Florida for Finn. We've got to do something.
I
about
like
this.
my Chicken Express. I don't know why.
Hey, Finity, I got a question.
It's not
for
Krispy
you.
Kreme for you, Finn. It's like cat.
The Torsense asked a question. Finity got Ewoks. Grande got Nightsisters. Are we going to get Revan for Ranger soon?
That's horrible. No.
In 2019.
Maybe.
You have to pick a faction, right? Everything has to do with a faction, right? So my faction was the Ewoks. Grande's was the Nightsisters. So what faction encapsulates Ranger? So Ranger, being the Army Ranger, uses guns, like kind of being stealthy.
Clones, maybe?
No. Jawas. Always hiding in their
my god.
Blending in with everything around them and all the other Jawas using guns.
He's a
Ranger
Jawa.
faction are the Jawa. That's going to be Ranger
Jawa
faction.
rework for Ranger.
Right.
Oh,
and I would
OMG.
still put them on a nice little pile like they did in Star Wars Galaxy.
And
Star Wars Episode 4 and
have a
burn
little
them.
barbecue.
Well, I wouldn't even wait for if they were dead. I would just light them on fire. So that answers your question, Finn.
Okay. So next pregunta is from
Poor favor.
Is from DOC Arach. The question is, how many Zetas between 3 Nightsisters? I'm guessing at least 3, if not more.
Let's throw them on the rest of the pile of Zetas we don't
You have a bunch of Zetas on them. You have 2. You have 2 on Asajj Ventress. You have 2 on Mother Talzin. You have 1, I think, on Old Daka and 1 on Initiate. I mean, it's a lot of Zetas, and we don't even know about the other ones.
No.
So potentially there's 6, 7 Zetas. It's a lot of. I mean, I love the Nightsisters. I got to tell you, I'm gonna be real careful. I mean, I'm saving a Zeta. I seriously can't see myself putting Zetas on Nightsisters right now. That's just me. So big no. Keyboard question. Any Zetas on any other? Any Zetas on any other Nightsisters apart from Mother Talzin and Asajj Ventress?
I'd like to see one on Zombie called Brains, where she just eats brains.
So Old Daka has one, and
you're just going to skip right over my brain comment, aren't you, Grande?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to answer the question. Old Daka has one, and I think Nightsister Acolyte.
And then he's going to claim that you don't participate, Ranger.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's a dick.
Not Night. I thought Nightsister Acolyte had one, or Nightsister Initiate, one of them. But I'm not seeing it today. I guess not. I guess they took it off and just made it a... Oh, no. She got this new unique. It's this new unique that gets it. I don't know if you guys realized it, but Nightsister Initiate got this new unique, and this new unique
Is it called Brains?
No, it's called Nightsister Retaliation.
Oh.
Let me make sure I don't accidentally Zeta this fool. I'm going to be one PO'd and mofo. Good thing I don't have enough credits. So yes, Nightsister Initiate has one. Mother Talzin has 2. Let's see about the Spirit whatever. Spirit whatever has. She has a level 8 ability. A level 8 ability. It's tough to tell just yet on the Spirit. So it could be. Could not be. I don't know yet. So I don't know on the 2 new ones. Another question.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
RTS Dark Knight or Dark Knight
Dark.
says, is any Jedi team viable in Arena without General Kenobi?
Nope.
Not usually, unless you're on a brand new shard.
Depends what you mean by viable.
Yeah.
Like top 100 or top 10, depends what you mean by viable.
Maybe with Hermit, Yoda, and Ezra. Maybe. But that's the big if.
Old Ben, and if you have Old Ben and Zaris under like a Qui-Gon lead, it can be quite annoying as well. But it's not going to be a top 10 team. It might be a top 100 team, but it's. I mean, so it depends.
On a mature shard. We need to make sure we put that.
Yeah, but I mean, even on a mature shard, Old Ben with Zaris under a Zeta and Qui-Gon lead can get you top 100, but it all depends what you mean by viable.
Yeah. Nope. Ghost Alpha says $2. Says blow me a kiss. All right, from Ghost Alpha. Mwah. That means you're gay.
That means you're gay. Yeah, I am gay. I'm gay all the time.
No, I did it too. I did it live on the stream, so that means I'm gay.
Okay, well, we'll be gay together.
We're big lesbians, Grande. I didn't want to break it to you, but.
Shh. Okay, Mortal Womprat asked a question. How good are Mother Talzin's spooky cookies?
I've never actually had a spooky cookie because someone told what. I mean, do they taste like brains?
I thought old Daka made cookies. That's why I was marrying her.
Well, I know.
You got tricked. You know.
That's right. Okay. Sepient 2K7 says there is a change to the flash events outside the 6-hour windows. Can we talk about it? There was a change outside of the 6-hour windows. Did they make another change to the flash events?
Not that I'm aware of.
Let me refresh and make sure I didn't miss something. Did she update it again? She updated again after she updated it once. So let's go back down here and look at the flash events and see if she made an update.
No way.
Way.
They made changes? Oh man.
Well, they released it once, then they made an update at like
yes, I know.
And then they made an update at 7:28. So they've made an update. What would be nice is if she'd put the updates. I'm sure Cozy's watching. Can you put what you changed like in green on these things so we can just quickly figure out like, oh, this is version 1.
Help us to help you. Help us help you.
Yeah, we're literally trying to get. Oh, she added the mega thread at the bottom, so that's one thing she did. Let's go reread the flash events because Hooked on Phonics worked for Grande.
Oh, let's see what he messes up this time.
So, Nightsister Advanced Tactics flash events, rebranding and redesigning of our previous flash events. We are launching a new iteration of Advanced Tactics. Nightsister faction rework. This new event series is very difficult. Is very different from the old flash events. Tier 1, Tier 2. Okay, that you take in. Unlike our previous flash events, advanced tactic events will run for a 6-hour window, consistently from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. local player time. Each time they run with a special bonus instant on the upcoming day. I don't know what that little parentheses part is. And then the first of these flash events begins on October 20th. Make sure you build up your Nightsister so you don't miss out on this event each time it runs. Just like with flash events, you'll get a push notification when the advanced tactic event switches on to help ensure you don't miss out. I don't know what the change is there that I'm not seeing. Maybe they changed it. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Keyboard. Will Grande use Nightsisters in Arena? I am sure at least once I'll throw it in as like a lock team, but I doubt I'll actually climb with Nightsisters. Keyboard question. Will Grande wail out on the Nightsisters? And which one will you sleep with?
That's a good question.
Yes, I will wail out on the Nightsisters.
And all of them.
And they're like my big harem. No, I'm just kidding. Asajj Ventress is probably still my favorite, even after the rework. I really am digging Asajj Ventress. She's also the one I have the highest. I might take Asajj Ventress to Gear 12.
How dare you, sir?
I'm telling you. Keyboard question. What would you think about having a B1 in the game, like a B1, like a B1 battle droid? I guess?
But like a rocket trooper?
Like a rocket trooper, probably. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
they're in PVE, right?
You could add some.
They are
I mean,
PvE.
they need some more droids. I mean, it'd be kind of good. You know, I don't see why not.
Yep.
Because there's better dark side characters to bring into a game than a generic B1 droid.
Yeah, I would like this. So
Like Darth
Bradzo,
Revan.
Bradzo SWGOH has a question. Everybody's talking about separatists and droid reworks. What do you think about Droidaka? Almost no Star Wars games.
What did you just call it?
He has
Droidaka.
Daka in his mind.
He's thinking about Daka's
Droid-
cookies, man.
Droid Ika. Sorry. Droid Ika.
No!
How do you say that word?
That's twice on the stream already.
Just twice. I want to use Sir Loki's math all the time because Sir Loki only says it happened twice. Droidaka.
Droidekas. There you go.
Droidekas. There you go.
Or destroyers.
Almost no Star Wars games have them as playable characters. Would you like them to be introduced in SWGOH?
I would love to.
Yeah. I would love to see a Droidaka. Yes.
No! God damn, Grande. Once you go down the path of retardation, forever will it control your destiny.
People in my guild are like, yeah, good stream. I'd probably bang Ventress too. That's what somebody in my guild just said.
Wow.
Oh my god. I would love to see Droidekas in the game. Yes. Let's see. So Aunt Baru asked a question. Who are you planning on taking into the Darth Mir event around the corn? So just to refresh, I think this is let's go back to that event. This is the Darth Mir event, and our choices, I think, are, what are they again?
It's Nightsisters, right?
Well,
I think it's...
No.
And you fight the Separatists?
You fight the Separatists. That is
fight
correct.
the power.
So so you got to bring Nightsisters in, minimum of 5-star. Well, unless we get those other ones unlocked, everything happens on the 20th, right? So you're bringing in the 5 you got with you, right? I mean, you're not going to have a 6th at that point, I don't think. So you just bring in the 5 you got.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have a whole lot of choices on that one.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how around the corn we go with that.
You can skip me.
Okay. Okay. Bradzo SWGOH has a question. My arena team is 3 out of 5 gold, and I finally got my Zeta Finn. Yay!
Yay! Congrats.
Gear 8. In average, should I go 5 or 5, or should I sacrifice my arena for my guild and bring at least resistance up? No, you never sacrifice for arena. You arena every day. You ships every day. You only territory battle 6 days out of 5. I mean, 6 days out of 10. You only Rancor every other day, and you only AAT every 3rd day. You always go arena, and arena gives you the premium currency, just crystals. You always go for your arena team. You always, and you always go for your ships teams. Always. This is like step 1 and step 2. So step 1 is have a badass arena team. Step 2 is have a badass ships team. Step 3 is have a Rancor solo team. Step 4 is have 3 or 4 or 5 really awesome heroic AAT teams. Step 6, after you've done all of that, is then to start working on your territory battles teams.
And step
Don't ever
7
get
is
it
to then quit because you've done too many things at once.
That's right.
Yes.
Hey,
Step
Sal Balls makes a great point. Grande's prophylactic visions of Asajj Ventress.
A prophylactic. That's how Finn and I became friends.
6 days out of 5, huh?
I misspoke. Come on, man. 6 days out of 10. Come on.
What are you doing? You're thinking about Droid Daka. I have 6 days.
Yeah.
6 to 5, 7 to 3 of another.
I'm using a Droid Daka around here, guys. Okay. Mos Dev Easley says, question. Does the TV airstrike ability effectiveness vary depending on the type of character that calls it in? For example, a tank that calls it in results in lower damage than an attacker that calls it in. Sir Loki, what say you?
Yeah, I think there were a lot of threads on Reddit and the official forums saying that you want your attacker. So, for example, if you're running the Phoenix, you want like Ezra or you want Sabine to call the airstrike because they have the higher. It's not physical damage. I think it's special. It's the special damage. That's the. That's
interesting.
The deciding factor.
I didn't know it was special damage, but that would make sense.
It's the blue. It's the blue damage, right? When they attack and they have blue damage, so it's it's not necessarily attacker, but you want to call it with the person that has the highest special attack rate, if that makes sense.
Yes, I agree. You are correct. So
just to throw it in there really quick, by the way, Grande.
Yeah.
On Jedi Academy this past Saturday, Warrior also talked to the devs and confirmed that it is working as intended. The devs basically told them that it's supposed to be an extension of the character, so that's why the character that uses it matters.
So it is working that way. It's supposed to work that way. It works that way. Great. I love it.
So let it be done.
Yep. So Corey Dahlmeyer, question: can I solo the heroic Rancor with Zeta Vader, Thrawn, no Jin? Been using Zeta, SWGOH Press, Dooku, and Palpatine. I got about 4 million damage. You probably need another turn meter reducer. Big turn meter reducer. Palpatine under a Vader lead tends to be kind of screwy. You might look at some other turn meter reducers. You might look at Bistan. You might look at First Order Officer. You might look at Rex or Qui-Gon Jinn. You might look at screw all of that and stick CLS in there with pick your poison.
Tebow
would work great on that team. I also do pretty well. I use a similar team. I would tell you that you would probably want to throw in Tarkin. Tarkin on that team would work really well. So I think you probably need to get rid of Dooku or Palpatine. Be the first two I would look at getting rid of. What say you, Ranger J 1999 for Corey's question?
I like that choice you made there. That would work out really good. I don't really have any perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, Nathaniel Morgan.
All the chat.
Yeah, Nathaniel Morgan. An old foe reveals their true face. Is this Maul? Sir Loki, who is an old foe that reveals their true face?
Don't say Grande.
Sir Loki. Grande Patron with Droid Daka. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, if you literally want to say like an old foe, I mean, I think we all agree it's probably going to be Kylo Ren because of the upcoming movie. But I mean, is he old as in old in age? That's another thing to think about, but I mean, Vader removes his mask in Episode 6. He's old.
Yep.
No.
No, I'm trying to,
You're trying to think outside the box a little bit.
Yeah.
But
no, I seriously, seriously think it's Kylo Ren for sure. I mean,
yeah, but a second Vader would be OP, right? I mean,
yeah, if they have Rebels, I would love to have Rebels Vader. With the slightly different mask, he's got the longer.
Dude, that would be so freaking sick, dude. No,
yeah.
where it's cut and you see his eye.
Yeah.
That would be sick good. Infinity, what are your thoughts? Could it be that? Would we be so lucky as to have a Vader with a slash?
I'm thinking a little different, and I apologize. I'm forgetting the name. Oh, I remember now. Callus.
Droid Daka. Sorry, go ahead.
Agent Callus
Yes.
from Rebels, because then he reveals himself as Fulcrum. So I'm thinking he's the old foe that reveals his true face as a traitor. So I'm thinking it might be Callus.
I would love to
That's
have
a good
Callus as both light side and dark side. That is a really good choice, Ben. Ranger J 1999, what say you?
I don't care.
Dude, come on.
All this.
He's mad about the Astros, man. That's all.
I'm telling you, he's mad about something.
I'm mad about you.
He's sitting on that can of Spam. That's the problem for Biamatsu.
You're mad
He's sitting on it
about
all
me,
day.
babe.
That's why he's a grumpy pooper pants.
Yeah, I mean, all this Night
Hey.
Sister and Ewok talk, I don't know why I would be so goddamn grumpy.
KP67 asks the question. He says, in all seriousness, how do you think the Night Sisters would be modded to be an effective
Oh,
arena?
look, another Night Sister question. I'm just going to be drinking over here if you guys need me.
So, Sir Loki, let's actually try to think about modding a Night Sister.
How much?
game.
No wonder you want to get to the question so
Yeah,
bad.
no.
Now we got
What the hell?
Yeah.
hour
Why
right
do
here.
you ask a modding question when Grande is on the stream? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Well, and notice
Again, I'll be over here drinking if you need me.
Notice I didn't take it. So I guess the first thing we have to decide is, and I'm just asking this of Sir Loki, who's your leader? I think that's the first thing you have to decide in arena. Savage.
That's hard, man.
No.
Night
Thousand.
Sister. We're talking Night
No.
Sister.
Should be
We're going to Saj or
Ventress?
Mother
Yes.
Talzin.
Exactly. Agreed. Which one?
I think I'm going Mother Talzin on that.
I think I am too.
I think so.
Fascinating.
So we got tons of potency, right? So we're good there. We doing crits? We putting health on them over protection? Health primaries? Like circle. Health primary, protection primary.
Are you really gonna go one by one through all?
No,
five
just in
characters?
no. In general. We're
Hey,
just gonna
Finn, do you want to play some chess or something?
Seriously, the answer is speed. You put speed on them. Go to the next question.
You can't put a speed primary circle Dorcas. Of course you put
You put whatever speed secondaries are maximum and screw the primaries. It doesn't matter. They'll die and get rezzed anyways. Move on.
Oh my gosh, I disagree with that. I think it's going to be health primaries for the circle and for the cross. I think it's probably going to be crit damage or crit chance for the triangle, and unless you potentially some of them would do better with a health triangle actually.
Why?
And then speed arrows. The only ones that need crit damage and crit chance are Acolyte and Initiate. In my opinion, everybody else is a support character.
Foul ball.
Well, who's your 5? Who are you going to run?
Foul balls, real quick, just donated $2. He said, "Oh, but in all seriousness, Ranger, how do I mod Gear 12 Ewoks? Thank you for the $2. I give this to Finn."
Speed with that. Whatever speed secondaries are there. Screw the primaries. Move on.
My God, no. I think if you actually had some some health primaries that procced some high speed,
I know, Doug.
those would be good for your Night Sisters in general. If you want to go get more in depth, we can get more in depth.
We can do that
those.
later on.
Keyboard has a question. What would you do
For
if
Klondike
you've
Bar,
seen it-
please, God, say Klondike Bar.
if you'd seen a Night Sister. What would you do if you seen a Night Sister? I don't know. I guess I would pee in my pants.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it'd be pee. For Grande.
Well, at this point right now, you've been drinking so much. Normally, you're a happy drunk, bro. Why are you so pissy today?
I'm not being pissy today. I'm being real, yo.
He's an angry drunk today. Normally, he's like, everybody, let's get together.
Listen,
and have a hug.
the Astros lost. The goddamn streams about Ewoks and Night Sisters and mods. It's making my dick hurt.
Okay.
Somebody paid $20 to make Ranger pee himself.
I'm not there yet.
Chrome Cobra says, here you go. Finally, a non-Night Sister question.
Thank you, Chrome Cobra. Thank you.
Says,
yeah.
We need a New Year's get-together. Can it happen? Should
Not
happen.
with me.
No, it's a little tough right now with school and everything for me and Finn to do anything. I think the plan is next year. We want to meet up at EA Play, wherever it is. I think that's kind of a plan that we all have.
Because we all want to get 2,000 crystals, like freaking Sir Loki,
like Loki does every other week.
Yeah, Sir Loki every other week.
Well,
I don't know what happened. I got 20,000
I just showed up, and the next thing I knew, I got all these crystals.
What's a whale gonna do? I mean,
I love these incentives, man. They take care of their customers.
It is my desk, Doc. I will slam the drink as much as I want.
Okay. Nathaniel Morgan Q.
Sorry about that, Doc.
Oh, no, I think it's just Nathaniel Morgan, but this is his question.
Okay.
We will need Night Sisters at 5 stars to participate in the Talisman event.
Yes.
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 Tor asked a question for Sir Loki. What is the tune or faction you want reworked to bring into the game? What faction or characters do you want reworked or brought into the game?
Just say Revan.
Well, oh yeah, definitely. I'd love to see more Legends characters. If they had an event where, you had to use like HK-47 to go find Revan's ship or something.
Oh,
and
that'd be so great.
You get the
that would be so.
You get the 1-2 combo. You get Revan's ship and you get Revan, right? I mean, that's the crazy. That would just make Rangers Day, I think, right there. And then it would probably help us in. It would probably help us in dark side territory battles too. But the faction I really want to see the rework or additions to is bounty hunters or I guess it's bounty hunters because they're all dark side.
Oh, Boss would be brilliant, man. I mean, that's another.
We need something. I mean,
yeah.
Imbo, let's get Imbo finally in the game. I mean, he's in there PVE. Let's get a real Imbo that's freaking.
I'd want to see there were light side bounty hunters, right? Or is that only when Leia dressed up as the Bosch?
I think that's yeah.
So, but no, I mean, I'd like to see that guy. Bosch and Forlom and Bosk and there's just so many of them, and I think we're gonna need them for territory battles. Because there's like not enough utility dark side factions, at the moment. It's like what you said, right? The dark side territory battle. I mean, we'll be lucky if we see it in March. I mean, really, because they just don't have anybody other than Night Sisters and Sith and one Empire team and Imperial troopers. I don't think that can get it done. You need some more.
I want to see you know what they say is that an old foe reveals his face. We're actually going to get a new Dengar without his towel on his head.
Oi.
That's the Reaper we're going to get. Oh gosh. Okay. So Ben B 55.55.
Oh, I like the name.
Does Grande's obsession with getting down with Night Sisters give him the moisture farmer tag?
Oh, I like that.
Oh my god, I'm getting trolled.
I mean, he is a little moist. Let's not lie. There's a little bit of wetness with Grande.
Especially when you start looking at the Night Sister zombie's butt. Oh,
I mean, Grande was just drooling like a foolin'.
Yuck, bro. You gotta give me a little kush there, man. I need some kush, man.
Not for you, Grande. You're like, are you a Night Sister? I love you.
Not a zombie. That's disgusting.
I could just see them like doing one of those rituals on Grande and Grande just smiling like an idiot the whole time. Like, I'm so happy. Yes, stick the knife in me, please.
Really? A zombie is disgusting, but a 90-year-old grandmother isn't? What the hell is wrong with you?
4 of them are hot. The other ones, not so much.
Graham, I wish that was the case, buddy.
Okay, so Nathaniel Morgan.
All right.
What will it take to get a special mod stream by Grande Patron?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If we could do a Ranger, we need to remod Rangers arena team again.
We could do it right after this stream. Let's just knock it out. I don't want to hear any more of this nonsense. We'll just after this, we'll bring up my game. We'll just do it.
We've done it before. It's like a 2-hour stream, and my brain really hurts whenever we're done. I mean, I love mods.
I'm doing fine.
Your brain. Have you seen the responses in the chat when you do it?
I know.
It's brutal.
Well, and then afterwards, I get a thanks, Grande. I'm really glad you did that. You really helped me with mods. People like PM all the time, and they're like,
"No, it's good."
So I'm so glad you actually helped me. Okay. So next question. I lost my place. Let me find my place again. Here we go. Chrome Cobra, question for Ranger.
Okay.
What's your arena team, and do you have any changes planned?
Right now I'm running Luke lead with R2, General Kenobi, Thrawn, and OG Han. No changes upcoming at the moment. That's a team I've been running. It took me a while to get them going because I was running the old team that I had, but it just got tougher and tougher. So finally I just gave in. I'm like, okay, let me just screw this, mod them. Let's just run this team. Especially once I got 7-star Thrawn, that made a big difference. And I love that team. It doesn't hold as well in defense, but I don't mind climbing because I can get easily top 5 every day. You know, we do a rotation on my server, so I got 1 yesterday, I got 2 today. I'll probably get 3 or 4 in the next couple days and then 1 again. So yeah. That and I just didn't have a lot of time to focus on PvP as much as I was. So I was just trying to get top 10. But it's a good team. I like it. I mean, the 2 teams that I see the most is some combination of Commander Luke with some form of something, or I'm seeing General Kenobi bears with like a Nihilus R2, you know, that kind of combination thing. So, yeah. Oh, the late picks. Shame on you. God. No.
We'll do that in an after party. We've done that before. You know what? I should have gone on the stream because if I had remodded his freaking Phoenix team, it wouldn't have taken him 12 freaking hours.
Oh, not with the RNG I was getting, buddy.
Oh,
no,
come on.
It's taken 15 hours to remod and then another 3 hours for this.
15 hours to remod. Oh my God. I'm like snorting over here. It would not have been 15 hours to remod.
But look at all the fun, entertaining time we had.
14 and a half.
14, and then it would have taken him 6 minutes to actually get the damn thing. Okay.
And then what would we have to do then? I mean, it would have been boring. I mean, I think I like the route I went.
Okay.
Question for Ranger here. Would you have drunk more on your failed attempt with Thrawn, or if Grande spent 14 hours remodding your Phoenix?
I think both cases I would have had come close to liver failure.
Copious amounts, right? Yeah, copious amounts.
I don't take much for me to start drinking. You know, just like, you know, and I deserve it. I gave up everything else, but you know what? I like my alcohol.
Man, here's a question that we could literally have spent an entire show on.
Oh, wow, that good, huh?
Yeah. Well, so Sanely Red asked a question: what quality of life updates are necessary to keep the game fun at this point?
Time.
Everything is a time sink, man. Whatever they can do to eliminate time. Eliminate management from officers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hashtag I did my 600 is where we would start. Guilds being able to have management over when territory battles start, when they're finished, moving to the next phase. Officers being able to lock phases for damage or lock, pieces of the vertical strip. It's whose birthday? Grim, happy birthday,
happy
buddy.
Birthday. I'm just seeing that in chat.
Happy birthday, Grim.
Happy birthday, Grim. Oh, happy birthday, Nukin. Sorry, I forgot about you too, buddy.
Frickin' Nukin. Every frickin' day is his birthday. The dude must have married old Daka. He's as old as old Daka now.
I know.
Gemini, cricket.
I think that's a match made in heaven.
Nukin and old Daka.
The name's just Daka Nukin.
Yeah.
New
Well,
Daka.
Droid, you know what? Maybe he married Droid.
John
Daka.
Nukin.
Oh,
Okay. So, quality of life, man. Infinity's gone over this in depth a couple of times. There's a whole list of things that need to be fixed, both for the individual player, for the officers, to try to eliminate the amount of time. And it's so hard to min max because there's all these timers. And I'm starting to come around to Affinity's thing about next quality of life, we've got to do something with timers. There's way too many timers going off at different times of the day. Basically, I should be able to get everything done I need to get done in 3 or 4 poops. 3 or 4.
3 or 4 poops. That's your time constraint.
Yes, 3 or 4
Why
poops.
are you taking so many poops in a day?
Yeah, 1 or 2 is all you need.
Well,
He is a doctor.
Whenever you eat a lot of fiber, like I do, and you maintain regular, and you drink enough water, sometimes you got 3 or 4 poops a day. Happens.
Dr. Finn, your thoughts?
There's something wrong with his intestinal tract.
Yes.
Really? 3 or 4 poops is too many?
Yes.
Even with that much fiber, that's every 6 hours you're going to take a poop.
So it's one in the morning, one typically like around 10, 11, one around 2, and then one before I go to bed.
What have you eaten between like 6 and 10 that you require a poop?
Dude, you wake up in the morning, you got to get your little power bar or whatever, drink some coffee, get to the office. You got somebody's brought breakfast burritos, so you eat a breakfast burrito. So you've already had like a early lunch and you already ate
like remod you with some kind of
we got to remod Grande's.
like constipation medicine, so you're not pooping every 4 hours.
Bro, I'm just saying.
We're just saying that's not normal.
Okay.
On a serious note, though, so quality of life changes. So one of the things I think a lot of people were talking about was galactic war and trying to make it shorter, right? I've also heard the other side that people like galactic war because it allows them the opportunity to kind of test out their roster against harder teams and try to figure out how to counter it before they do it in arena, where there's actual consequences to losing. So what if they reduced it to just 3 nodes, which is equivalent to your 6, 9, and 12, and you get the same rewards, but it's just 3 nodes, it's 3 hard nodes, and you just get them over with. If you do it, and you're done.
I like that a lot.
Ooh, like a risk-reward deal. I
Mm-hmm.
like it. I think that table really does need to get reworked again. It's been a while since they reworked that table, so they do need to share some love. Cyber Shark asked a question for
Not
Ranger.
Saber?
Saber Shark has left the building. Just Cyber Shark.
Okay.
Or
Lightsaber Shark.
Lightsaber Shark. Lore Master. When does Nightsister Zombie appear in the shows?
Oh, Jesus.
You know the answer to this. Don't make me become the Lore Master.
Well, I'm trying
On
to think off the top.
top of this being my freaking stream.
Well,
now.
just because you know one thing about the famous characters you love so much does not make you a lore master, Grande. You can't even say people's name right. You fail.
Troy Daka and me will take over.
I'm trying to think. I know for a fact they were in Rebels. They brought that back. It was Clone Wars. It got into the whole Nightsister story with Savage. I can't remember the specific episode or anything like that.
I think you're right, though, that it was one.
They did a thing where, Ezra goes back to Maul.
Yeah,
it was when they made Savage. That's when you start
start
seeing them. That's when you start seeing the Nightsister witch magic and stuff like that. And then there was a few episodes pertaining to that as well, and you had the magic being unleashed and stuff when Grievous attacked. I want to say it's when they did Savage and they possessed him and did what they did to him is when you first see it. I could be wrong when you start seeing the spirit side of what the Nightsisters can do, but I think that's when it first started. But they've brought it back a couple times, and you even see when Savage spoilers. Lord, when he dies, the spirit's leaving him, and then in Rebels season 2, Ezra, or no, I say season 3. Ezra, it was 3 where Ezra visits Maul on Dathomir. He's been hiding out there. And you
That's where
see
they find the dark saber.
Yeah,
right?
they get possessed. They get possessed by not Sabine and who was it? Was it Kanan?
Kanan.
Kanan
and
and Sabine get possessed by the spirits. So there's been a few instances of that.
So does that mean Sabine should have Night Sister synergy?
No,
I say yes.
I think you're retarded.
Oh, we already knew that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true.
so
Congratulations to Cyberchar for making Ranger talk about Night Sisters for the last 2 minutes.
yay!
He paid money.
DOC, IARC. I don't know how you say that name. Whatever.
What?
I'm sorry, I mispronounced your name.
Classic.
This is for Ranger. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking my famous bourbon, Kentucky bourbon. You know, I'm going with the old Kentucky bourbon tonight.
Have you
Nicholas.
tried the Kentucky Bourbon Ale?
No.
Hey, real quick, guys. I heard from a few guild chats right now that there's a bug now with the heroic AAT that the top cannon in phase 2 gains a whole bunch of turn meter when it comes out of topple, and then it shoots your guys right away.
Oh, that blows. So
just FYI, if you're going to be running
F
some
to the
heroic
Y to the
tanks.
I.
Thank you, Grande. Your Night Sisters broke heroic AAT.
Yeah, way to go, Grande.
Oh yeah, I saw that in one chat.
I
so
hope your
far.
happiness and the sadness that it's brought to everyone, it just makes you even happier, Grande. I hope you're satisfied.
Yeah, there's a couple of screenshots, where guys are doing the solo team with phase 1, and
Yeah.
then when they jump into phase 2, then the top cannon's already like ready to go, like coming out of topple or something.
Yep. Okay. So now we're getting down to the end of our questions, but yes, the heroic AAT is broken.
Grande is a Night Sister Philia.
They made the heroic AAT harder for us. So
Wow.
it's challenging again.
Yes, it is. Nicholas South has a question for Finn.
Uh-oh.
Finn, does Pap lose unique that increases his speed by 25% when he can't... Excuse me. Does Pap lose unique that increases his speed by 25% when he doesn't have taunt also apply to mods adding speed, or is it only off of his base speed?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not 100%, but usually those abilities that increase any kind of stat is usually based on unmodded. It's usually based on the base, based on the gear level that you have. A lot of times it doesn't even include the speed that you get from the gear that's listed. So my guess is that it's not going to be modded. That's just based on kind of all the other stats, but I'm not 100% how Paplu works. I don't know if any of you guys are, but I think it's based on unmodded.
I think you're correct. Thanks, Grande.
Thanks,
Screwing
Obama.
Thanks, Grande. Jiminy Cricket, screwing everything up.
That's what he does,
Yeah.
folks. That's what he does.
I'm telling you, every time. If I'm not screwing up your name, I'm breaking the game.
And somebody's typing.
That's just how I roll.
They see him rolling.
Look at that.
They hate
Freaking
him.
even be Matsu. Yeah, that.
Yeah, say that's right. Say, Grande, screw that hippie. Nah.
I'm telling you, if you don't have clean socks on Monday morning, it's Grande's fault.
That's right. Say I should have done my
You-
laundry, but
you know-
Grande, nah.
You know, if you do 5 hard nodes and you don't get 5 shards for whatever hard node you're doing, it's Grande's fault.
That's right. Say I could have got a 5. I should have got a 5-star character. Say, but Grande came in. Say, hey, man, nice sister. Nah.
All right, that's the
Maybe
end
this
of
is
our.
all part of Halloween.
Yes.
The Top
Happy
Gun is
Halloween.
inhabited by a
Happy
Night
Halloween.
Sister.
Ha ha Halloween.
The Top Gun is basically taken over by a Night Sister, and until you get a 7-star Mother Talzin into that phase, the Top Gun will always fire fast. You must get a Mother Talzin in there.
Yeah. Who knows? That's super weird. Yeah, everybody's going cray cray over this right now.
Happy Halloween.
Because it's your fault.
Yeah, Grande.
Yeah. You're going cray.
Cray in the hey.
All right.
Is that all the? Is that it?
That's it, man. We're done.
Wow, a 2-hour stream. We have
2
time.
hour stream. A 2 hour stream.
I don't know.
That's
Look,
pretty low compared to our late. We need to go like another couple hours.
well, we can. I mean, I can do some Galactic War and stuff. I mean, you guys want to? We can look at stuff on screen and stuff. I'm down.
Thought we are gonna remod your Night Sister team.
No.
Yeah, let's remod your Night Sisters to the
Oh, fucking. We can look at it, but I really don't want to. Oh, Lord.
Let's get him a day in advance. Why not?
let's end the stream and make it a different stream so we can tell people they'll be bored out of
We'll
their
come right back, and when we come right back, we'll be remodding Rangers Nightsisters.
I don't even have any of them done and stuff.
We're gonna put his arena mods on his Nightsisters because that's the only way to do it. This is how we roll around here.
Oh, Lord.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Pimp our stuff.
All right. Well, Grande, it's your stream. Why don't you pimp everything?
I will pimp our stuff. So
let me go to the ending.
Okay, go to the ending.
There we go.
Okay, we want to thank you for joining us with Reality Skewed Gamers. Make sure that you click the like button down here at the bottom. Make sure that you also click the little alarm button. That way you'll get notified whenever we start a new stream, whenever we produce a new video. I want to make sure that you guys check out our Discord, where you can ask us questions. Make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. We already said that. We also have, go ahead and check us out at our storefront where you can get shirts, and you can get different articles of clothing that we have from the RSG store. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Also, make sure that you're subscribed. That way, you'll get to see us every Wednesday night, every Saturday morning, and every Saturday evening. And then whenever the heck else we feel like streaming or producing videos. We just want to say thank you guys. Thank all of you guys. We were super pumped about how many subscribers we have. Make sure you tell all your friends. The longest running stream for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And definitely the best. So make sure you tell all your friends. Come check us out. Come hang out with us as we poke fun at each other and have a great time, because that's pretty much what we do. Poke fun at each other and have a great time. And we're glad you're along for the ride. We're glad you're here. We'll see you guys on Saturday morning for Jedi Academy if we don't see you sooner. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
All right. Well done, Grande. So on behalf of myself, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, the Shiv Master, Grande Patron, and the Lightsaber Builder Extraordinaire, Sir Loki, let's end the stream and we'll holler at you folks later. Bye-bye.